Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right? If you want to keep your fellas feeling cool and dry all day and reduce chafing, then you need to get yourself the Crop Preserver. The 24-hour non-powder moisturizer and deodorant was designed for your butt, balls, and body. Boasting active pH control, anti-chafing, quick absorbing, and made in the beautiful US of A. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Crop Preserver. Your balls will thank you.
The Patriots have relied heavily on the tight end position in the past, but things are about to change for the upcoming season. I'm Sierra Goodwill, here with Evan Lazar. Evan, the Patriots fans of recent years only know Gronk as being the tight end and a top target, and the tight end situation looks very different right now on the Patriots. Lance Kendricks also, just news broke a couple days ago that he is suspended for the first game of the season. So right now, who's the starting tight end?
Ryan Izzo. Second year player, 7th round pick last year. Izzo was redshirted last year, essentially. They put him on IR for the entire season, kind of gave him the year with Gronk and Dwayne Allen. They really didn't need him last year. I think the biggest thing, though, with Izzo, he's going to be able to block a little bit. I think that Dwayne Allen type role is something that he can probably live up to, where he's not going to be a big factor in the passing game, but he's going to be able to block pretty well in the running game and be a factor there. Listen, Rob Gronkowski's not coming back. There is nobody that looks like Rob Gronkowski in the league. They don't grow on trees like that. So it's just going to be different. And I think I've been talking about it all off season, just about kind of devaluing the tight end position in the passing game and allocating those targets to the new receivers that they have in the mix and the running backs that they have in the mix, and really not throwing a whole lot to the tight ends. And I think that's what you're going to see. I would love to see them try to upgrade at the tight end position, because I do think that this position is pretty bleak right now. But if Izzo can block a little bit, they get Lacoste in on passing downs, who can do a little bit of things in the receiving game. You kind of survive until week 5 when Ben Watson comes back, and I think they'll be okay.
Talk about Ben Watson, who obviously has to sit out the first 4 games, but in watching him throughout training camp and as much as we've seen him so far, how much do you think he has left in the tank, and will he be effective when he returns?
Yeah, a lot of the Patriots defensive backs, I don't know if this is just them kind of pumping his tires, but they say that he's still got some speed to him and he's still got to respect it and all those kinds of things. I think that he's mainly going to be an underneath guy, though, a 4th or 5th option in the passing game. Hopefully they can get something out of him in the red zone. I think that will be really big. They can get 5 or 6 touchdowns out of him in some red zone targets. That would be huge for this team going forward. But I don't think that Ben Watson's going to be a big-time factor in the passing game. They really are lacking that player. It doesn't mean that they need that player, right? You can win in a lot of different ways in this league, but they are lacking a big-time difference maker in the passing game. I don't think Ben Watson's going to be that guy, or Matt Lacoste, or Ryan Izzo, or Lance Kendricks, or any of these guys that they currently have on the roster. But like I said, you just do it differently. You just don't have the tight end be a focal point like it was with Gronk.
Right, and to piggyback off of that, with the receivers group that they have currently, do you think that they will be able to survive if they weren't to add or upgrade at the tight end position? Are they good enough in the passing game as is?
Yeah, I think that they have some question marks there, right? Josh Gordon needs to stay on the field. N'Keal Harry can't be a bust. N'Keal Harry needs to play like a first-round pick. And I also think that, there are some elements of how valuable is a running back target. This is an analytics kind of angle, but how valuable is passing to the running backs 150 times in a season? Are you really going to be able to survive on 8 or 9 yards per catch? Because that's all running backs going to give you. Running backs don't give you those explosive plays. They give you little leak outs and check downs and maybe some red zone touchdowns. So how valuable is a running back target is another thing. But I do think that they have enough in the passing game as long as Gordon and N'Keal Harry perform up to their standards.
This Foxboro Report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to clnsmedia.com/win. Enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. For all of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.